This is a mukbang.
It's time to put the city on my back right now. Can't say I'm a stable girl, I'm back right now. I need everyone with me on max right now. Ain't no way in hell I'ma relax right now. Gotta make it bigger than it really is. I know there's some people who won't get to see it. I ain't never wanna inspire the kids, but I see they following me, so be it. It's time to put the city on my back right now. Can't say I'm a stable girl, I'm back right now. I need everyone with me on max right now. Ain't no way in hell I'ma relax right now.
I would start recording.
What if whatever sickness you had, you didn't know until you sneezed it, and when you sneezed it, you said,
Hey! Jesus Christ! Y'all think I need to look at that chick?
measles. Like, could you imagine? You got the measles? No, I ain't got no measles.
Nah, I didn't reset my system. It's still from measles from last week.
It was last week, yeah.
This is definitely influenza.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea come out when you pee.
That is right. Maybe it sings a little whistle.
Man, I wanted to talk about STDs last night. But then I'm like, is that a conversation people really want to have?
That's a conversation people really want to hear.
Yeah, I don't
Nobody
care
wants
about
to have it.
I don't care about talking about STDs.
I've had them all.
I know you told me. It freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
I had my first STD at 32. And I'm terrified.
Set your ass down, didn't it?
Oh, yes. I don't touch you dirty creatures anymore.
Mm-hmm. I was a little hard-headed at first.
I don't trust people. No, that's a lot
after a
for
while.
me. To go this long and to be like, I've been clean.
Yeah.
To catch gonorrhea, it's just like, oh, that's real. I thought I was going to die. I don't care what pamphlet I read that said it'll go away or you take medicine. I knew death was imminent. Like
Just
it
wait
was
till they
coming.
want you to expose your ass cheek.
Huh?
Why you have to do that?
Get a shot.
What kind of disease did you get?
Yeah. I told you all of them.
I had a variety pack.
I mean, it was like,
Came 6
a
at a time.
multivitamin.
Gonorrhea, syphilitis.
All right, we're gonna really start from real this
Alphabet
time.
shit, Hey. You fucked it up this time.
Hey, 4 times. All right, this is the Pretty Not Sure podcast. My name is Taj.
Let's do it.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Just say hey.
He says,
Okay.
hey.
1, 2,
First off,
3.
we sound like Fat Albert.
No, you sound like Fat Albert because I had to be Skinny Albert. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Welcome to the Pretty Not Sure podcast.
And he's so bad.
My name is Todrick,
And I'm Solo.
and today we have a guest.
D.
Nuts! These nuts. You get it? These nuts.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I can't believe shit like that still goes viral in 2021. Serious. Remember
really
the
does.
D's Nuts dude?
Mm-hmm.
That fucking went viral in like 2016. Yeah, Welvin.
How do you know these people's names?
He's got a
He's
Rolodex
just
of
a
useless
freaking
information in there.
encyclopedia.
He's like the master of.
He made some video
This
game
serves no
reference
purpose, but
yesterday,
I
and
know
I was
it.
just like, is he speaking another language?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I mean, I
You
know
call
his
him a
name,
Rolex?
too.
What's his name?
I know his
Rolodexter?
name, too.
What?
I said Rolodex. What are you? Are you okay?
What is the name?
The context too far in here.
What is his name?
Welvin.
Okay.
Welvin the Great. Which I wouldn't have called him great because his teeth was terrible.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Maybe he got him fixed with these nuts.
No, he did not, actually. He's sleeping on the streets now.
He's sleeping on the streets?
Man, Welvin look homeless right now. That's fucked up. It's really bad. I don't want to start this thing off sad,
That's
but
messed
I just
up.
was really curious as to know, like,
I mean, even
how can
this-
shit like that go viral in today's time? Because that shit been around since the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, how does that... Is it because young people don't know nothing about it and it just
It
cycles?
recirculates.
I really
Well,
think
shit, I'm about to steal all our old
children
nursery
are
rhymes
the
from elementary
reason
school.
things
Seriously.
go viral.
Huh?
Children are the reason things go viral. Like people or kids that are not supposed to be on certain
He
apps.
basically saying only kids watch you. That's what I took from that.
That's what I hear.
Speaking
Wait.
of viral, what have
What
you
do you-
had? What have you
what do
had
you
that's
mean?
gone viral lately?
Oh, I haven't. I'm not
Oh,
on
well,
social.
what have you had that's gone viral lately?
I haven't pushed nothing at all.
Have you had anything gone viral?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have a couple of things that went viral.
all the time.
Well, I mean, but what's viral though?
I mean, anything
You just
that-
said yeah in a couple of things.
Well, I
so
mean,
you know
no,
what
I
viral
know
is.
those two for sure
You know
went
what viral
viral.
is.
Yeah, to reach thousands of people in a day. Like, you may not hit 1 million, but that's viral.
Oh yeah.
Thousands of views from people in one day. Like, that means that traveled a lot. Like, really far, really fast.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you go viral a lot. I don't know why you're being modest.
Do people know who she is?
That,
do they know who you are right now?
I'm gonna put the name in the title because she definitely didn't give y'all her
Yeah.
handle, her
She said
TikTok,
her name was Dee.
Instagram.
Right,
Nothing.
she didn't
My
know.
name D. We know you.
Right.
Yeah.
See, once again,
It's Dee.Realz is across all of them.
D who?
Reels with
so
a Z.
how did you get into what? What did you have to do to get comfortable with putting yourself out? Because you come off as a shy person
Yeah.
on camera. Like, I know this is real life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What hurdles did you have to get through to put yourself out there? Because I saw you on live one day, and I'm telling you, first thing I thought was, I'm so proud of her. I never thought she would do that.
Yeah, it took me a long time to feel comfortable. But I just kept thinking like, oh, these people, they're not really here. It's
They're
just
not really
words.
here.
Yeah, it's just words on the screen.
Did you ever go hit the button and be like, no, turn it off? Like you hit live and then turn it off and then.
No, I sat there and I moved the phone like a couple of times and I practiced how do I look when I talk? I just was so nervous. Yeah, because I can't.
I've been telling you, you're hilarious for a long time.
Like seriously.
But I didn't realize it until like now, because I'm like, everyone's like, you're really funny. Like they really think it's funny, and I'm like, really?
No, hilarious. Like
This nigga said something to me one day. She was like, no, I got something called in my esophagus. 30 minutes. I was confused. I even pretended like I knew what she said. Oh,
okay, yeah. I got one of those.
I started spelling it out. I was like, esophagus. Duh. Stupid. I knew that.
Oh, I had to trade mine in the other day.
Where you think I get delicious from?
Delicious.
Yeah, that was me.
It's delicious.
This is delicious.
It's delicious.
She was eating some shit and was like, delicious.
She feeling on herself.
It was like watching a 5-year-old eat in a grown-up body. Like, a child still in there, huh? Okay. But to see you showcase that now, I love watching it. I have not caught up in the last 2-3 weeks, maybe because I've just been off of TikTok. But to see you show that, I'm proud of the growth. I knew people were going to take to it. Because I'm not going to say I'm a funny person, but you know, I'm hilarious. Anyway, I know that if this shit makes me think about this weeks at a time, everybody's going to catch on.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not as vocal as we are. Or, I said vocal.
Vogel.
You know, I don't know words.
He
I know
don't
stuff.
He know stuff and things.
I don't know words.
He don't
I know
words.
stuff and I know things. I
He
don't have
just
to know
supposed
words.
to, like expect people
But
to know the words.
I know I'm very vulgar.
Vulgar.
I can see it, but I can't see
What
it.
are you trying to
You got a
explain?
foul
Explain
mouth.
words.
You got
Yeah,
a
vulgar.
foul
See,
mouth.
I know what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Yes.
I'm vulgar.
He's an ogre. He's very ogre. Like
Yes.
You're a donkey. I guess we are Shrek. Yeah, we made it here.
wow, we made it, nigga.
Yeah, we made it here. But like I said, my content has always been more vulgar. It's never been
He just called me
clean.
an ass.
He really definitely did. I was waiting for you to catch on because I heard it. I don't know if anybody else
That was the
did.
point, guys. All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Woo.
Boy, y'all don't even get it. Yeah, you don't get it. DreamWorks made Shrek. First off, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna tell you.
But yeah, like I say,
I got it now.
because you have to see the
Yeah,
the
it was a
intro
dream.
and-
Oh!
Yeah.
See, he clever sometimes.
You real clever.
When he ain't got a pee pee.
Mhm. When he ain't got a pee, he clever.
I'm trying to tell you.
Boy, you
You
take
gotta
that-
hold it in. We need it.
Well, how's it been? What does it feel like? Do you feel any different? What have you taken from social media that you didn't once feel about it before you started posting things that got a lot of
Well,
attention?
I was at work in the food court getting a
I
hot
was just
dog.
gonna ask you that too.
Yeah, and
You get recognized.
I did. Someone was like, "Hey, you're that girl from TikTok," and I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Please don't tell nobody I work here. Just don't tell them, please, Lord
I just
Jesus."
put in my 2 weeks
Yeah.
notice.
Like I can't do this. But I mean, I think I just have to be more like cognizant of like what I say and what I post. So like I might record something and I like over and over and over because I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Like somebody's gonna get offended. Like somebody's gonna get offended regardless.
Yeah.
But I definitely keep like the hate down in my comments by just like being very careful as to what I say. And even if I do, like I have people who like, you know, have like slick comments and I just give them the attention that they want, and like everyone is just
a middle finger emoji.
Well, most of the time I delete it, but sometimes like I gotta clap back a little bit, you know, and say something to them. But
that pettiness is
sometimes
gone as the years get older.
yeah, a little bit, because sometimes it's hard. Like you're constantly seeing people say, you know, things to you, and it's
What's
just,
the
like,
worst thing
annoying.
someone has said to you in a comment board?
Who you asking?
Not you.
Oh,
I-
you've seen
can't-
they
okay,
told me
say
they
it.
was gonna murder me all the time. I said the F-bomb one time. I wasn't even talking to the gays. I was talking to the straights. And they threatened me all day for years.
don't-
Oh, you're talking about the
Faggot.
No, I know what he's talking about. What I'm trying to figure out what video you're talking about.
I was in the car. I had just bought my iPhone 6S. And I was excited. I wanted to film. And I said these dudes are acting like faggots. And I went on to explain what I meant. Man, I knew I fucked up immediately. And I knew I fucked up for 365 days. Because every day someone write me a huge, long, error grammatically long message. I don't know how to put that into
Grammatically
a nice,
correct.
boom, there you go. You know what I'm trying to say, man. You got that shit up
Things
out of
and
there
stuff,
smooth
y'all.
and stuff. But no, literally, every day I'll get a paragraph of misspelled words of hatred. Like, hey, I hope you die. I heard you live in Florida. I was like, dang, dog.
You know where I live.
How? But, you know, that's normal after a while. I don't really give a shit about that.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
It's a little different. But yeah, he was talking to you.
Oh, I
I'm
think the worst thing that anyone's really said I can think of is just they said that I was obnoxious
That's the
and
worst
desperate.
thing?
Yeah. Like,
Really?
yeah.
You
People
are-
don't really say
You
anything.
are obnoxious.
Yeah, but that's like,
It's like, how do you take that? Yeah, that's a good observation, man.
yeah.
That's it?
You
Yeah.
have to be
People
obnoxious.
don't really say anything.
You kind of
What's
have
the
to have a
thing that
level.
hit you the hardest? Like, here, what's the thing that really kind of made you? I'm clapping back.
No, nothing. But I mean, it didn't really hit me the hardest. I mean, there was a comment that somebody made, about like how much I pay for my bills, and I made,
Like they know your bills.
well, I made a TikTok and I was just like,
Stay out my business.
yeah, so stay out my business,
That's
you
the
know.
funniest shit I've ever seen. You could walk out my business. You could drive out my business.
She's giving the pop she's giving the pop cadences.
It was genius.
But I said, if you gonna be in my business, I'm need you to pay about half of my bills, which is $1,200. This girl was like, your bills are only $1,200, and I'm like, I just said half of my bills is $1,200, which was actually exaggeration. It's not even that much, but I was just
Trying to get a little extra off the top.
But I made a video of responding to her. That was another video that went viral, and and people just like went in on her, and I was like, oh, I didn't. Okay, I'm so sorry. It wasn't even meant like that. So yeah, I didn't even really have to say anything to
I used
her.
to use Vine and Facebook like that. Like if people were like, not even saying threatening things, just irritating. The more you annoy me, like I'm not gonna say much to you, but I know the people who follow me are petty.
Yeah.
Come for you.
These
Yeah.
are petty
Right.
individuals. I know how they do me. You understand? Like they scrutinize me. So I'm gonna repost you and go, hey, get them, and
Yeah.
just watch what happens. But I don't feel no sympathy for
That's
those things. I mean,
amazing.
like that's
That's
comes with the
amazing.
territory, man. It's
Yeah.
social media.
It's kind
Get
of
some
like
thick
you really
skin.
can sit back and just let your real true followers and fans
Yeah.
just go at it.
Yeah, they went in on her, poor thing.
Did you feel bad about it?
She was like, it wasn't. Oh, did I or did she?
Mm-hmm.
Me? A little bit, because like some of the things that people were saying about her, I was like, oh gosh, it wasn't. But I mean, that's what happens though.
Just
Comes-
social media.
Yeah,
man.
it really
Fuck that,
comes.
bitch. Why you even said that? Like,
Yeah, because like I
you
have
want
to.
me to have more bills?
Right.
I think what-
That's what I was like. I said, go ahead and just
You
send
got
me
more-
money so
like,
I can
you
have
want
more bills. I'll
I
live in
think-
a better place.
I
The
think
whole
people
point
that,
was to walk up out my business.
Exactly. She missed the
And
whole
you
point.
walked right in, bitch.
right in. And now look at you,
I think-
dumb.
The people who are on,
what did you think was gonna
I
happen?
think the people who were on Vine, who like started getting some like notoriety from Vine, or just new people that got a lot of notoriety from Vine, they really strive on TikTok. Because you have to have a thick skin to have made it through early Twitter, early Vine. To now just be on TikTok, none of that shit means nothing. I watch people in my homegirl King comments, T Cam's comments, I read your comments. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about none of this. Because 9 times out of 10, you don't really know me. But, like I said, I think that's why people thrive so well on TikTok. I haven't yet to learn how to use TikTok properly. I get deleted every time I post a video. I've given up.
You get deleted.
I get flagged every time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I know
People showing they people are on TikTok showing their weenuses.
Yeah, I know, but I think the way that I talk, the stuff that's normal and common to me, I'm used to doing freely on like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. TikTok has a lot of guidelines that I'm just not used to. So
They don't really have guidelines.
well,
They're singling people out.
Yeah.
Because there's actual
maybe I'm
porn
getting
on
singled
TikTok.
the fuck out.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm possibly getting singled out, but I just realized, you know what? I'll come back at this field at a later time when I fully understand it. Because
I don't have a TikTok.
Like people
I'm
promote
scared
their
to fall
OnlyFans
into
on
that.
TikTok. They get wild and just nothing happens.
what pocket of TikTok are you? Can you come like some stuff on mine? Can
Not
you
on
change
TikTok.
my algorithm? I'm tired of seeing the Megan dance every
I'm
day.
not on TikTok. I couldn't get into it.
So how do you know these things? My
It
question.
pops up on
Encyclopedia.
Reels when I was on Instagram. I was just scrolling through Reels looking at Wagyu steak videos, and next thing you know, it's like, subscribe to my OnlyFans, and she blowing a white man. I
You
was
said
like,
okay. You said okay. You did it, didn't you?
whoa. No, I couldn't. I'm not on TikTok.
No, to the
Describe-
OnlyFans.
You see how he dodged
nah.
that?
Yeah,
He did really well.
You did really well.
Let him take his exit.
Okay.
That's a really good exit.
Just check, see if you still subscribe, because if you ain't watching it, ain't no need to be paying that hoe.
This thing
Nah,
about
I'm-
this thing that he does here, he attacks my friends for some reason. He does not
I
let
have a friend
Carter-
here. You want to go at it?
I like him.
Well, yeah, really. But what you told
You
me
like
last
him?
episode? What you told me
I
last
like
episode?
Devontae.
Oh.
What you told me last episode?
I'm gonna attack all of your friends. Well, not
You
people that
said-
I
no,
like.
You said the next time you bring a friend around.
Did I say it like that?
Probably.
Was I round? Was I round when I said it?
I'm gonna spend 30 minutes just going at that motherfucker. And I said I'll spend 30 minutes laughing. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not the same. I've been picking on him for like 4 years now, so it's not.
It's
Really.
been a while.
Yeah, it's not the same. All right, so like I was saying, leave my friend alone.
Okay, Encyclo, I'll leave you alone. But if you take that mic off, you fired.
All right, you gotta stop getting fired on your podcast, bro. It's just not even a regular recording day.
We can't have him. He can't let him drink nothing. He gonna be sitting there just talking, and dust gonna be coming out of his mouth.
I told them.
I knew it was
I told them I drink
I love when you
water
get
so I
started.
can get clearer skin
Your skin
to
is very
have better
clear.
sex appeal.
Your skin is very
That's very
clear.
honest.
Yeah, I like that. I like the
Isn't his
honesty.
skin clear?
Yeah, it looks
He's
nice.
got nice skin.
Yeah.
Who said nice things about you?
Yeah.
Smile.
Say
Jesus.
thank you.
I was getting there, but
You
he was
talk
finna
too
say
fucking
something.
slow.
It was taking too long.
See? Wait, hold on, wait. He keep asking, do I really talk slow? Do you want to know? Or do you not want to know? Did that take a while?
He asked
took a
me
little bit.
question
Wait.
today, and I answered it. Yes, tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Hell yeah. That's
I'm
how
pretty
I
not
talk.
sure.
I don't know what the fuck you were trying to say, but I felt it.
Help that shit.
Put your fist on mine. Moving on, man. What's on your mind? I know you're tired of us filming.
I'm tired. I'm sweating beads. I don't
This
feel
is a
like I'm
lot.
at my best. I don't feel like I look my best. Cardo got better skin than me. I like when he
That's
get ready
where you going with
Yeah, yeah. I like when he get ready to start. Like I know when he's getting ready to start something, and it really means something to him. What he's about to say, he goes like this. His fingers go like this, and his mouth goes.
That's why I usually cut them off right there. Don't worry about it. Next subject.
I was like, he finna say something real meaningful, and it's gonna take a couple years.
It's gonna be
I
all
can
right.
only imagine him at drive-thrus. People behind him probably pissed.
I know.
Well, I like to have a fry, but the thing about it is, Brad.
I'm still taken aback by teamwork because dreamwork. That was
He's clever.
Very clever.
I'm blown away. I gotta get my footing right.
That's probably why he talks so because he thinks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
That's probably why I talk so
If
fast.
I
I
don't
don't
get in
think
this
at
shit
all.
right now, I'm gonna miss my punchline. Teamwork make the dream work. Did you get it? You Shrek and he donkey. That was DreamWorks.
This is another one of those episodes where we don't have shit to talk about. Topics are out of the window, and the more we drink, the more fun this is gonna be.
Hallelujah.
Period. I do want to discuss 42 Doug and DaBaby's apologies. I saw both of them today. Now DaBaby finally addressed, that he's
I
got.
haven't seen 42's apology, but I've seen.
Yeah, I saw his early this morning. I seen DaBaby's. Both of them literally was like, I didn't mean to offend. I understand, that there's some things I need to be educated on, blah, 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 blah. After 2 days of doubling down and knowing that you don't give a fuck about being wrong, how does that make you feel? How do you feel about those apologies? Do you think they have any meaning to them?
I'll show you how I feel about it.
I thought this was going to go get the whole gay community. I was like, they're over there? I know you're proving a point, but you're throwing really good stuff away.
Said basura. Basura. That was terrible.
Any other questions?
No, I mean,
This is your apology. Where's an egg? This is your apology. With me. Click, click, crack. Fried up.
But was that even really an apology though?
It means shit.
Unless
to
I
me.
missed some of it. I don't really.
It really. That's why I don't
so
mean shit
what
to
you
me. It
watched was
don't
not
feel-
his apology.
Oh, okay. Because
That
I
was
was like, that
his
was
first response
Oh,
to
I
the
He
gotcha.
just doubled down.
Yeah, that was just him doubling down on being ignorant, right?
Yeah, he was explaining
He
himself, which
posted
made them
a
attack
short-
him even harder.
He posted a short apology. You know what? I mean, it's not fair. I read his remarks yesterday. Let me read his apology.
Yeah, you read his remarks the other episode, so you might as well read his apology.
Yeah, I
but they
read
don't.
his-
It didn't mean anything to me because at this point, you got PR at your ass.
Yeah.
You got people left and right coming at you, telling you that you need to say something. You need to do something. Otherwise, it's gonna stop your bag.
Well, I mean, look, the fact is,
So now you got to apologize not because you sincerely mean it, but because it's stopping your bag and you need that gay dollar.
I'm not in the business of not giving people second chances. Like, if I can tell you're coming from an ignorant place and you can acknowledge that, whether you was too late or you doing it because you're wrong, I'm not going to just disregard it. Because
Yeah.
at the same time, you
I'm
got to
fine with
learn.
giving, like, you can give him a second chance. That's
And
fine, but I never gave him a first chance, so
But
it
you
means
know,
nothing to me.
you know how I feel about cancel culture, I think.
Yeah,
Some people need to be canceled. Great.
yeah.
But there are some platforms that are too big. He's so huge that if he could offend that many people with his platform, with his words, he can affect a lot of people. He can educate a lot of people.
Yep.
So let's give him that grace. He a nigga from North Carolina. I know ignorant niggas. They're in our families. Like, they're our cousins.
I talk.
We
with
don't get rid of them. We try to teach
them.
them.
Yeah, we talk with him.
You know what I'm saying? And they have their views. When they find out they're wrong and someone actually can translate why that's wrong, they usually try to
I'm
do
ignorant.
better, right?
I'm just not famous enough to
So
be able
I-
to be
I
held
wanna
accountable for my ignorance.
True. I just want to give rap, and maybe I'm caping for rappers. Could be. I just feel like we need to give rappers some type of grace. I don't know what these people went through, and I'm not saying that justifies the stupid shit they do. He deserved to get all that money taken from him. All those festivals they canceled on him. That comes with the shit you
It comes
did,
with the
sir.
territory. It does.
Period.
Yeah.
But you know what else comes with the territory? Hey, grace. Someone saying, "All right, finally, you see you were wrong.
Right.
Cool, we'll let you pass."
And I feel like that should be the point of it, but it's just like you can't. We have to, as humans, like we're learning, we're growing. Like what was acceptable 10 years ago is not acceptable now. But it's just like, how are we supposed to learn if you guys are just like, oh, forget it?
Thank you.
Right.
You gotta let a
That's a
nigga
very
read the
good
room.
point.
Yeah.
I've been saying that point for 2 days. I'm glad you said it so much better than
Well,
me.
But have
Well-
I been disagreeing with you though?
Nah.
I'm
just
telling you,
fucking
I'm
with
not.
Well, no, I was listening to a podcast.
That's the way she put it though. Was very elegant. Like that was like butter on hot bread.
I was listening to a podcast, and I don't remember which one it was, but I think we were talking about it, and they were saying like you're going down the street and it's 60 miles per hour, and then 10 years from then, and you do 60, and then 10 years from then they change it to 45. Like, are you gonna get a ticket for doing 60 when it was acceptable? And are they gonna be like, oh well, 10 years ago you did 60, now it's 45? It's just like
Back in my day, it was 60 miles an hour.
Why would
you change it?
But the thing is, just like back then, yeah, it was 60 that was acceptable. But now when you go down that road, you're gonna do 45 because that's what is acceptable. You've learned that this is what I need to do. This is what I need to say. But it's like you shouldn't be penalized for doing 60 back then when it was acceptable.
And I think that's where I have my issues with cancel culture. When they like bring things from the past, like it's like, hey, look, man, niggas could grow. If you go down if you were here from my past, you wouldn't accept me. I promise you this.
Right.
I promise you this.
Please.
But that doesn't mean that it's fair because someone doesn't understand something that I grew from.
And even if you find some ignorance in me today, please leave the past in the past. Don't reference
if you want, you can reference
my modern ignorance to my past.
You
because
can
maybe
always,
I've learned from that ignorance.
You can always reference my past.
Learning from.
You can always reference my past. Just because I'm talking about anybody. I don't feel like I'm stuck on. I'm not held to my past. That is something that I grew from. If you want to bring it up, I can show you what I've learned from that time. Please bring it up. But don't try to end me because of it. Right. Like I get certain things, if you were a criminal, you did something that, that's a crime 20 years ago and it catch you now, that makes sense. But if I was ignorant and I said something 20 years ago that I no longer think.
I don't even want you to bring it up.
And I didn't hurt him. Listen, when I say I didn't hurt a human soul physically, but I may have been misguided. I may have been misunderstood, uneducated. And I've learned, what the fuck I was trying to say. It's miseducation to learn here. Okay? Anyway. What was I saying? No, but seriously, I know what I'm saying. I'm just bullshit. That was just for jokes. But seriously, like, there are things.
Your face caught me off guard.
That threw me off too. Is you all right? You gotta restart them.
Nah, it was good. But those things you can always bring up because if I learned from it, I have no problem showing you where I've grown from. Just don't try to cancel everything or don't try to make anything that I've done invalid now because of what you don't like on my past.
Because of my past.
Now, anyway, let's get into.
That's what I meant.
So here's his original. Here's his apology. Right. Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has make his own way through very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance, has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my alphabet niggas. I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless DaBaby. Right?
I hope he go get tested. Listen, how do you feel about that apology?
I hope he go get tested too. That's not an insult.
Listen, how do you feel about it though?
I think it was a good move because you finally let your PR team come and do some stuff.
Because he didn't write that.
Absolutely, he didn't write that.
I
don't believe he wrote it.
All those grammar, like that was the spelling was right.
It was grammatically correct.
Oh yeah, I just read that wrong. Okay, that was he wrote way better than I read.
He was not grammatically correct before.
But how I feel about that apology is just like I say, he has a huge platform. He can hurt so many people with his miseducation. Then I'm going to accept that even if he didn't write that apology, it was issued from his huge platform. So it shows that people that do follow him and may feel and live on that trend of he's right, I don't care what y'all say, he was never wrong. Mm-hmm. Maybe they can go, maybe I need to educate myself too. I don't know, maybe it's a possibility. You see what I'm saying? So I'll accept it. I don't think it was genuine, but I can't call what's genuine or not. It's not my life that was affected. You see what I mean? It's different. If it was something that was directed towards me, then I get to pick and choose whether I want to forgive you or not. That don't affect me as much as it affects other people. So I would have to.
Do you forgive him?
I never really was against him. I just know he's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to tell someone else how to feel or condemn anybody. He didn't offend me. I just know you offended a bunch of people, and boy, they're going to get on you. You got to pay for that.
You're finna miss something bad.
Period. Like, you got to learn from that. I wouldn't have done that. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't affect my life. I just know when I talked to you about it, you was like, I don't give a fuck. So, well, the most important gay man in my life don't give a shit, so I don't give a fuck neither. But to those people in that community that have been affected, it's up to them to, tell whether they forgive or not. Not for me. I think I spoke really good, Dave. You guys get them citizens out of there. You heard me? Yes.
You're going to drink on that.
It's
I
hot.
said some words.
The drink is making it
What
hot.
about the next one?
42 Doug, I don't want to read his convoluted apology. But he also apologized. I could tell he wrote his.
He wrote his.
Yes.
His what apology?
His
Convoluted.
Spell it.
Get it. Encyclopedia.
What?
All right, we just back from the break that we took. So yeah, part 2, you know what I'm saying? Where we was at, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about movies.
We need to throw a real commercial in there and put one of her TikToks up.
I swear that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, I got a question that somebody asked me yesterday. Would y'all date yourself?
Oh man, don't ask me that.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
You really want to get into it?
Yeah.
I think it would depend on
Absolutely.
when I was asked the question. The me of
Today,
now.
right now.
Yeah, today. I'm thinking.
Right now.
I'm thinking in today terms.
If I
Absolutely
met the
today.
woman version of me, I would.
You would.
But it
If I met
took
the
a
man version
lot
of
of
me.
overthinking, a lot of eternal turmoil. Yes.
All right, you gave it to us. After 7 sentences, good. All right, happily. I think there's no one that treats me like me. Okay,
Ain't nobody please me.
no
like
one
me.
appreciates me as much as I do. Honestly, at this point, I might be the one.
I might be the one.
I might be the one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know exactly how I like it too.
These bitches get busy. You hear
Trying
me?
to tell you,
I might be the one. No, seriously.
Angela Pamela. No
Angela
one does it greater.
Them two bitches bad.
Coconut oil.
I don't like that's
Vaseline is so ghetto to me.
what?
That shit is so
Wait,
ghetto.
what?
I just see a lot of people using Vaseline.
I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
you
I,
see people masturbating? What are you
I
talking about?
always
Yes, I do.
felt that
Why wouldn't I
petroleum
see
jelly
people
was just
masturbate?
way too thick.
I said
I
Vaseline.
never
You call it
seen
petroleum
anyone
jelly.
use petroleum jelly.
Well, that's what it's called at the Dollar Tree.
All them
That's why they say
OnlyFans
it.
accounts that you subscribe to, you ain't never seen nobody use petroleum.
I'm not
would you think
subscribed.
this nigga
I'm working
subscribed to
on my
OnlyFans?
own.
Okay, well, in order to know where your territory,
That
you
nigga be
have
playing chess on his OnlyFans. All right, I'm sorry.
Put that video down.
Oh, wait a minute.
Put that video down.
No, I mean,
check that he was dating himself at the
why
time.
do you
wasn't
say?
it?
Why is Vaseline ghetto?
It's just it's just so nasty.
I'm gonna tell you how I got introduced.
I
to
think
Vaseline.
he's
Wait, I
saying
love
it's
that.
ghetto as a lube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
I know that. I can follow.
I love how I asked a question about dating, and y'all go into this. How did we get here so
I don't.
quickly?
We always do this.
How did we
I
do
don't
this so fast?
know how we do this.
Listen,
Before we get to what I want to say about Vaseline, would you date yourself?
I don't even think it's important anymore. I feel like
Well,
we can't go back.
I be
We
scared
can't
to
go
share
back.
my stories because they judge me, man. I tried to tell people how I wanted a midget or a small person. Sorry, a little person. I apologize. That was irresponsible of me. I
If you
apologize.
watch that podcast of how
don't
this
start
came
that
about,
shit again.
he only felt judged.
Oh, God.
No one judged him.
No one judged us.
No one
I
judged
want to.
him.
I feel judged already, and I haven't even
See what
said
I'm
what I was
saying?
going to say.
See what
My
I'm saying?
introduction
We've
to
talked about this for
Vaseline.
years. You know I want me a little person.
I
How many
always
times
thought
have I
you-
told you when we were together how I want a midget?
I always thought you
A
were
little
just being
person.
nice to me.
That. How many times I told you that? All the time?
That's not a problem.
That's not
I
a
want a
problem.
friend who's small.
People, let me tell you about your best friend.
He's a little different. I don't want to hunch mine.
I don't want to hunch them.
I don't want to hunch mine.
Did you
I just
say
want to eat
wanna
dinner
hunch them?
together.
He wants
And
to
go places.
manipulate them.
Why?
When
They
they go to the
match.
grocery
They
store,
match.
he's gonna make them
I
climb the
wanna
shelves,
match.
even
I
though
wanna
he's
be
more
like
than
big brother, little
capable
brother.
of getting
Like,
at
I
it
want
off
to
the
do
top
things
shelf.
with them. I want to pick them up and help them grab stuff off the top shelf.
I want them to help me do stuff. Hey, you're
Right.
strong enough. Hold my foot. You know what I'm saying?
When we
That
go-
low center of gravity, you probably got a lot more. Come on, man.
I want a little person garage next to my garage, and they have their little. I want a Vernon.
Me too, man.
Rest in peace. I love you, Vernon. I
That
miss
was
you
the
too.
coolest
Man,
little
he was
person
so
alive.
awesome.
You know, he was married. You saw how bad his wife
Yeah,
was.
you see how.
I don't even really do
I bet you
white
he licked
women's.
the fuck out them kneecaps.
I get sick of people saying that I date white women because I had sexual relations with a white woman. It scarred me to this
All you gotta
day.
do is
I'm
all you
very
gotta do
upset.
is bring one white girl around, and for the rest of your
Yeah,
life,
I'm the
you
guy
just
who
think
dates white women. I've never dated a
you
white
like-
woman
you
in
like
my
black
life.
girls, you just date white women. For the rest of your life, one white girl around.
I'm gonna share this.
Oh God.
Never experienced that.
It's still Vaseline. I'm not going to talk about. We'll get into the white stories later. It's just my introduction to Vaseline sexually was really weird because I didn't know much about Vaseline at the time. Vaseline was something you put on cuts,
I
right?
hate it. Yeah.
I didn't know you could use it as a.
You can't. You shouldn't.
I don't think you
people do it.
should,
It's
but at the
just-
time
it's
I was
not-
convinced because this is how it was proposed to me.
It's a mess.
One of my first girlfriends, she was like, "Let me rub your dick." She was like, "Let me rub your dick with Vaseline." I was like, "With Vaseline?" She was like, "Yeah, it gets warm as you rub it." So in my 14-year-old mind, I was like, "Ooh, hot hands? I'm all for it."
Could have just rubbed them together. Well, we gotta use a medium.
Here's the thing. I
Let
didn't.
me rub your dick with some
Listen,
icy
sir.
hot.
I've never touched myself with
warm and
Vaseline
cold.
before. So when she started doing it, I was kind of into like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's different. I didn't know that you had to go really fast with it because that was fucking me up a little bit because it's
It was
kind of
just-
uncomfortable. And it also dries out very fast.
Yeah, it's a messy, dry, nasty, messy mess. It's just
So as this interaction went on, it didn't start to get better. It started to get worse,
Worse.
right?
thank
'Cause
you.
You can't tell a. First of all, I know grown women who can't.
But niggas
Jack-
just be scooping tubs of that shit out and going to town for some
I know
reason.
grown women who can't successfully jack off a dick. I don't know what is wrong with y'all. Why y'all have not figured this technique out? It's very simple, slow, massages, but whatever. We're not gonna get into it.
We're not gonna get into the
At
details.
14 years old, me and this 14-year-old girl, and my 14-year-old mind, I don't know if she's doing it right. I don't know if she's doing it wrong. I just know she ain't doing it right.
Right.
And it's getting worse, and it's hurting,
And you
and it's
want her to
getting
stop.
dry, and it's hot.
I want you to stop. She was right about the hot part, huh?
Oh, she was fucking right. Fucking absolutely right. It was scorching hot. And I was like, I remember leaving that shit, pulling my pants up in shame, like, I will never use Vaseline on my
Listen,
body
no,
again.
you know, and
Neosporin from now on. You understand? Never
you
again.
probably wiped it clean and all that, but you
I'm
still
talking about
felt
cuts,
real
sir.
nasty
I wasn't talking about
and-
Neosporin. You're
on
a
my dick.
disgusting homo.
No.
You're a disgusting human being just because you thought that's what I meant.
That amethyst on your neck?
They're just going to have side conversations.
Right? No, don't
They
do
don't-
that.
I just had to segue to something else.
Is-
It was just getting.
No, because we're going down the line. What do you use? You like the Vaseline?
No, I don't want to hear
Do
jack
you
off
use the
stories. I
Vaseline?
wasn't trying to get into that.
Is that a yes or no? You don't have to tell me the details
Is it
like
purple?
he
Nah,
did.
I always felt.
Yes or no?
I didn't tell you what I
Vaseline was
used.
too
I was
thick.
talking about an experience
Yeah.
as a
It's
teenager.
a yes or no. It's a yes or no for me. Vaseline,
it's-
yes or no?
No.
Okay.
horrible.
Vaseline, yes or no?
No.
You
It
know
was
my
too
stance.
thick to use, even like as a lotion. Like it's
Vaseline,
just thick.
yes or no?
I don't know. We come with our own. I don't. I don't know what
Would
this.
you do it to someone else?
No, I don't date men's.
I didn't say about them.
I'm really trying to figure out where would Vaseline come in her scenario.
I'm trying to figure it
You
out
just
too.
putting tubs Vaseline on
wait.
vagina?
Let
No,
me rub this
wait.
Vaseline on your titties, baby.
No, in the butt.
See?
You would use Vaseline for butt?
No, I wouldn't. But that is a question.
Okay, I mean,
you answered.
there's
Yeah.
a scenario. Okay.
I was getting somewhere. Thank you for letting me go there without you
Well,
interrupting.
you cut me off my whole story. I'm trying to tell y'all about my inner workings as a child, how I became the man I became. You won't let me get through it.
You really got through that very, very, very with details. Like,
I didn't get into it like I wanted to because I knew I was going to have to get it out fast.
When I get into my story.
Yeah, because you talk really slow.
No, that's not why y'all judge me. I told you about an incident when I was 6. All of a sudden, I was
We
tweaking.
not going back there. Sir, you need to go get therapy or you need a psychiatrist. One of the two.
We'll talk about it later.
See what I'm saying?
We'll
I'm
talk about
curious.
that
See what I'm saying?
off camera.
All that to say, I would not dig myself. If
Why
anybody
not?
was wondering.
Love this full circle.
why wouldn't you date yourself though?
Because I need someone that's gonna balance me out and complete me and like meet me where I lack. So it's like, why would I want to date myself?
You don't complete yourself?
No, I do not. No, I mean, No.
There's no spontaneity.
Ooh, that was a trick question, bitch. Hey, you don't complete yourself? No,
I do.
I'm not a hole. I'm missing things. Cut the camera off. I am complete. I would date myself.
No,
I changed my mind.
No. I am myself as a whole, but there are things that I lack.
If we're talking about math, I'm so confused. Why y'all brought fractions into this? What are we saying?
No.
She said she's herself as a whole.
Yes.
Well, that's normally how humans are.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
She's a whole.
I am a whole myself, but there are things that I lack.
Mm-hmm.
So I need someone who.
I know what the things that you like.
I don't know shit.
Like, I don't like to drive. I need
She
someone who's
like
willing to
Vaseline's
drive.
on butts.
We can't
mean-
have two people in a relationship who don't want to drive.
That makes perfect sense.
But that's just an
Yeah.
a small example. So yeah, like,
I guess
no,
I
didn't date myself.
feel like I'm complete.
You have it all?
I'm starting to like myself more than I like most people now.
There. That's
There it
where
is.
I'm at.
I'm starting to like myself.
I don't have
more
it
than I
all.
like other people, and I very much understand where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
I don't
Like,
have it all.
There was a person that used to complete me, but does not choose to anymore. And
Who's this person?
this person is a part of my past. He's an
That's
ex.
crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Like, where does this person reside?
Why you got 3 fingers like me?
I'm just trying to figure out where this person is.
Well, that person doesn't matter anymore
Got you.
because I feel like their absence in completing me
Oh, their absence.
has allowed me to be whole
Got you.
and be so comfortable with
Their absence.
who I am.
Mm.
I would date myself
Mm.
in this present time. In the past,
Mm.
run for the hills.
Mhm.
But in the present time, I'm a catch. I'm something that everybody wants.
I gotta stop tuning in and coming back.
I saw that. I really saw it. I felt like you had a Rick and Morty moment
I
where you
can't-
literally just
Yes, and I came back.
came back before
and you was
dinner
like, "I'm a
started.
catch." I was gonna say what? For some reason,
I'm a
Don't
catch.
worry about
What?
it.
But you get what
It's
I'm
my
saying.
fault.
You
No,
caught
I
up.
don't, but I feel you. I'm sure you.
You don't
said
feel like
something.
you're a catch?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I understand what she's saying. Like, you know, you need someone to complete you. I do not feel like I'm complete, but I do not like people right now. I just feel like more than not, I'm going to do more for me than someone will for me. Mentally, physically, like I think I'm going to make sure that I'm okay way more than someone else, and I don't even feel like that's someone else's job. I feel like it's mine.
If they do it, great. But it's kind of hard to even want to allow someone to own that space.
Yeah, it's mine. I got my stuff
Yeah,
there now.
it's hard because I allowed someone to own that space. It hurt.
I'm not still
So-
hurt. I'm just more comfortable.
No, the part that they owned didn't hurt. The getting over, the letting go.
Just say
and
people
all of
suck,
that.
man. That's
People
just where we
fucking
at.
suck. That was hard. So in order to get over that, I had to get to know me.
But are you close to it? Because I'm
I'm
you
not
know
close
me. I'm
to
not
it.
close
Yeah,
to it.
I'm not close to it.
Like, I
I'm
still
open to it because in order to not sound bitter, I don't care if you call me bitter, but in order to know that I'm not bitter internally, I have to be open to it.
because you can't hold that against people.
Yeah, I can't hold it against people.
All right, cool.
I, have to be open to
I was
it.
starting to feel like real. What was the
Yeah.
word I'm looking for arrogant? But it's not arrogant. Self
Conceited?
something.
Conceited, self-absorbed.
There you go.
Whoa, stuffing things and I got the worst. He got stuffing things and I got the worst. He got stuffing things and I got the worst. He got stuffing things and I got the worst. He got the.
All right, I'm not gonna go that much. longer.
What just happened?
I don't know. He got a nice little jingle, and
Yeah.
I felt inspired. You know, I was like, yeah, stuffing things, and he got the words. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, that was a cool discussion. What's next, guys?
I like that. What's next is.
I think that's a cool question. Would you date yourself? Because
That is an awesome question.
I didn't
We
think
should
about
have
it
you
till
on
just
here more
now.
often. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to switch me out so bad, don't you?
She is prettier than you. A lot nicer to look at.
I understand. I mean, I can work the background with you with a Cardo. I can find Cardo. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely come more often.
Catching a stray yet again.
Yeah.
Just over here minding my black-owned business.
But like you said, it's okay. You nice. You catch those strays.
Before we go, is there anything that you're like looking forward to with social media, or is it still just fun for you?
There's some things that I would like it to progress. I'm just kind of it is fun right now though. Like I don't really have like a direction that I'm aiming
fun,
in.
meaning that you don't feel like it's an obligation.
No, like I like everything is funny to me, so I just
Okay,
post.
okay.
Yeah, so that's why I post. Everyone's like, "How do you find so much content?" I'm like, everything is hilarious. My life is a joke, so it's funny. Like it's easy. But yeah, so that's it.
I've been saying that for years. Everybody think I'm joking. They laugh with me like, haha, you're no, my life is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. No one takes me
Yeah,
serious.
it's a punchline.
I'm telling you,
It's a whole punchline.
I'm not dead in here. I'm
telling
alive
you.
in there.
Have you ever walked into a room and people started laughing? Just
No, I don't have that effect like at all. I walk into a room and people get really quiet. A lot of times, and I usually feel like either I intimidated them or they were talking about me.
Yeah.
That happens a lot in my life. Now I guess I have family.
yeah.
When I walk in with family,
Come on, think about it.
yeah, family.
Seriously.
When I come in, like it does seem like I brighten
just-
up. Like they
they
like
just
to
laugh.
hear me. They like to.
Mhm.
They know like okay, Todd's gonna be funny all day. It's not something he's trying to do. This just he's comfortable here. But I think I only get that with family. Everywhere else, unless I'm going to maybe hang with you, I walk in and really people just get quiet, and it's kind of uncomfortable because it makes me think, am I
I'm
that
Shrek.
fat? No, that's what I always go like. I'm that fat. Did I walk in and they was like, ooh, health.
Who turned down the lights?
Diabetes. Ooh, somebody gonna tell me? I ain't gonna tell
Turn
them.
the lights back on.
Hey man, how you doing? And they just hide their food. I don't know. I don't know. That's where my mind goes instantly.
Let me get one of your new.
I'm about to close out, man. Anything else before we go?
Yeah, they can follow me
Yeah.
on TikTok. This is
Do
really
you
what's like-
follow us?
I I just discovered you. Like no one told me.
Did you know me for years?
I did, but I didn't know you had a podcast. He doesn't tell. I just told him. I was like, I did not know this.
The thing is, we use different platforms. She uses TikTok.
Yeah, it's true.
I use Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
So
I'm just
And I'm not.
never on Instagram
Never.
or Facebook. I'm never really on TikTok.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
yeah.
So if it ain't happening through
I'm
text,
just learning you famous anyway. So.
I remember the first time I seen a video go viral, I was like, if she keeps going, she will take over this app. I stopped looking for like a month and I came back, I was like, oh wow, she kept going. I just thought she was going to quit. She kept going. And I love to see it. You are still one of the funniest people to me. I really hope y'all follow her. And you don't have to follow us, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do
You ain't
well
gotta watch.
regardless.
Of course I am.
You
I
would be
would.
on, do you
She
know
gonna
your
watch
Instagram
this
password?
episode first of all. That's
Do you
No,
know
I'm
your
gonna-
Instagram login?
Yeah, I still have it. I still post some things,
Alright.
but it'll give me a
She
reason.
gonna watch
now.
this episode.
That was great.
That was a good episode, dog. That girl that was there, vaguely familiar. Vaguely familiar.
Y'all
But-
go watch my podcast.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing.
This has been another episode of the Pretty Not Sure podcast. Thank you to our guest Dee.Realz for coming through.
D_Reels.
Yeah, go correct me. Shit.
Get it right.
With a Z.
D_Reels with the Z.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna
All
try to
platforms.
do my outro because he's gonna interrupt me. So it's, it's pointless.
Before he does his outro,
I'm not
I'd like
doing
to just
it.
say that maybe you guys should like, subscribe, and comment because it really does a lot for us, and it keeps the motion going in the ocean and hit it. Don't look at me like that.
I couldn't believe you tried to get that shit off. Deuces. This is fucking corny as shit.